Hi guys. We're at the beach right now. We got up really early. I woke up at like 5:30, and then Skylar and Leo woke up about like 6:15. So I wanted to get out like really early. I believe it's about 8:15 now. So yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys again about I want to tell you two stories, and they're about the law of attraction again, attracting things into your life more easily. I'm just like putting these videos out there because people have come to me a lot within the past like year or so, and I just wanted to explain like certain things like that I've explained to people already, and it seems to have helped them. So one of the stories I want to tell you is that Skylar caretakes for this older man. He's probably like, I think he's like 80 years old. It's really cool. And he really just will take him in the car to different places he needs to go to. Like, he goes to Costco, sometimes he goes to Walmart, but they go to Island Naturals, where we like to go a lot of the time. So, yeah, Skylar was with him, and he's a really generous guy. He gets paid while he's with him, and he pretty much just keeps him company, and he'll garden at his house and whatnot for him. But I was at Island Naturals with Leo, the store that we like to go to, and I was thinking that I wanted to get an essential oil, and I went over to look at them. We've been doing like a humidifier again in our room, and we really like that. We used to do that when Leo was younger. So what I was going to say was that yeah, we were getting an essential oil, and I was holding Leo and looking at all the essential oils, and I wanted to get tea tree. So there was a small one that was about 5 milliliters, I believe, and it was like $8. And then there was a 30 milliliter one for $28, I believe, or $28.99, something like that. And I've never really done this, but I went to the store. I mean, I used to do it, and then I've learned not to do it anymore, just to kind of not worry about certain things and not worry about money and whatnot. I know that can be hard, definitely. But anyways, I went over and I was looking at the two, and I was like, well, I'd rather spend $8 right now than $28, regardless of if it's more, and it's a better deal if you're getting the bigger one. And that just went through my mind fast, and I was like, looking at them both, and I was like, I'd rather have just a bigger one. And so I went to go buy the bigger one, and it ended up being like the $28, and it's a really good amount, so it'll last a little bit. And then and I told myself, like, why am I worrying about this? Or not worrying, but why am I thinking about it? And, that's fine. It's like, it's a really good quality oil. Oils are extremely good for you. They're really good with, like, anti-stress and anti-nausea, all different things, the cleaning as well. But yeah, so then I left, and about 30 minutes later, when I went to the beach, Skylar had texted me, and he was like, oh, Max, the guy he caretakes for, they were just leaving the store, like where he had taken him to, and he ended up handing him an extra $100 on top of what he was already getting. And Skylar just told me nonchalantly, he's like, yeah, I got $100 from him extra that he gave me. And I was like, oh, why? And he was just like, I don't know, he just felt generous. He said, just for like gas today. And so that was really, really cool. And like immediately when he told me that, I just smiled really big, and I thought about how I didn't let that price affect me, because we just got like 4 times the amount, almost 4 times the amount in money that was coming in. So it's like, people worry a lot about money, but the thing to remember that I've remembered is that, yeah, money goes, but it's always going to come. Even if you're not working, it will still come some way, or it can still come some way. It's just like, the main thing is that not to worry about it. So another thing is that we have this van, and we love it. It's not this one. It's the one that we have just back home right now, and it's older. It's like a 1995, maybe a little bit older, like 98. And we named it Booch, like kombucha, because we say Booch all the time, and Leo calls a booch. So, yeah, we didn't mind, like, for the past 6 months having like, you know, only one van. And Skylar goes to work a lot of the days, and so, you know, we have to figure out what to do, like, if I'm dropping him off or whatever's going on. And I never really cared about it. And then just recently, like, starting like a month ago, I was like, it'd be really nice to have, like, a second car. And thoughts like, oh, that's going to be another, like, $1,500, or that's, like, having to buy a whole nother vehicle when you guys already have one. Like, I didn't let any of that stuff run through my mind. And yeah, it comes, like, yeah, it's, like, the main thing is that it comes to my mind for, like, a split second. But the main thing is to be able to delete it or wash it away or put it in the past and not have it be there anymore. And just simply go, like, no, we need a car, or we want a car. Don't need one, but we want one. And it'd be ideal to have another car, so that he could go to work at 4 o'clock and then come home at 10 o'clock, and I don't have to keep Leo awake from a nap. And so yeah, and like, I didn't, the thing about it that I've learned is that if you think on something and you don't waste a bunch of time on it, like thinking like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get that? How is it going to come to my life? That's such a big thing to manifest into my life. Like, I completely forgot about the fact that, that I kind of, you know, was thinking I wanted to get a second car, and like, I completely forgot about it. I just really like the van that we had, but I love, you know, whatever. And, so, Skylar had gotten a new coworker named Clark at his work. Skylar's a chef. And, he had a girlfriend named Kat that they both came here on the island, and they did woof just like we did. And, they were awesome. Like, they are awesome. They're great people. They're incredible. We had so much fun with them. And, they left the island now, but when they first came, it was kind of like the same situation that we were having, and they didn't have a car, and they had to drive to get to the place they were staying. They had to get to, they had to go, like, pretty far, like, way up the volcano, which was far, and it's, like, you know, like, pretty uphill, and they were just gonna walk. Like, they're incredible, and this was after work. Like, there was a couple of times where they were just like, oh, you know, we'll get there somehow, and we were like, that's crazy. Like, we were just like, we're just gonna give you a ride after work, like, it's fine. And they were like, what are you talking about? Like, we're not gonna, you have a baby. And we were just like, it doesn't matter, like, we're fine. We're not gonna make people walk, like, that far. I mean, we got off at like 10:30, they would have gotten home at like 3. I mean, that would have, so anyways, like, they were really awesome people. And then, so we did great time with them on the island, and they ended up both moving off island. They're kind of just like traveling and stuff. So they're trying out new places and checking out places they've been before and whatnot. And it's awesome. It's so admirable. But what was I going to say? Okay, so yeah, so they left, and like the day before they left, they came up, they proposed that if we needed a second van, or we wanted a second van, then we could just give them payments on this car that we have. And it's actually newer than the other one that we have. And it's awesome. It's like a really cool van. So yeah, we gave him like $200 when he left the island. And so we're just going to be like paying him off. And they were really cool about it. And that's another thing that we had manifested into our lives. And it was really simple. But the thing is that people believe that it takes a long time. And what I believe is that, yes, there are things that can take a long time. Coming to Hawaii took us 3 years of dreaming about it and thinking about it and talking about it every single day. And questioning if we should just buy a ticket and sell everything like what we had done 6 months ago. And yeah, it's just like, it's, if you really, really want it, and it's, you know, not corrupting the earth or other people in any way, it's just, you know, like, coexisting with your own life, then it's going to happen. It's going to come through, and it could take a while. And it could take a while because sorry, it's getting a little stuffy. But it could take a while because, you know, like, the energies and our creator, they want to know make sure like 100% that we're not like worthy, so to say, but they want to make sure it's something that we really want and we really do want to manifest into our lives. So of course, like if you are thinking about something and praying on it and really excited about something for a week and a half, as opposed to like 5 months of thinking about it all the time and praying about it and writing about it in your manifest journal, then it's, you know, you even know if you care about something for that long, you've been thinking about something for that long, then it's like, I need to get it. You know, whether it's like a dog or a puppy or a GoPro or just whatever, you know. So but yeah, I hope that this is all like very clear for you guys, because I wanted to make this journal I wanted to make this video I believe day before yesterday, but then yesterday is when the incident happened. Not incident, but the miracle happened with Skylar getting an extra little bonus for him hanging out with that guy. So yeah, yeah, I hope that this can like help you guys. I'm really feeling called to tell like all the stories that we've been through, and this is more recent, but on my blog there are stories from like actually more than 2 years ago. There's stories from pretty much like the very beginning of Skylar and I meeting and everything. It just talks about like everything that we've done, everything we've been through, every place we've gone. And yeah, it's I talk a lot about like how money isn't an issue unless we believe it's an issue, because then it's gonna be an issue. You know, if you worry about it and then you're worrying about it for 5 months, like I said, or you're worrying about it for 8 months, then yeah, then, you know, those intensities of feelings and emotions are just going to come into your life stronger and stronger, and then you're pretty much going to attract absolutely no money or no friends or whatever it is that you were worrying about or being sad about. And one of the main things that just I want to point out is that not worrying about it is the main thing. If you don't worry about it and you don't think about it, and just let it flow into your life, because when you're praying and you're wanting something to happen and you wait a week or you wait 2 weeks or way longer, and you're going like, why isn't anything happening? Things are always going on in the background, like the place that we can't see with our own eyes physically, like the spiritual realm, you know, the higher entities and whatnot. So yeah, that's where things are going to go on in the background, and things are being put together in your life, you know, constructed, so that you can have the happiest and most fulfilling life that you can. Yeah, so we're at the beach right now. That was much longer. I hope it's still going. I think it'll be going, but yeah, that was a long video. So we're at the beach hanging out. The boys are already there, and we're gonna go check them out. So have a good day, you guys. Love you.